All right, I'll go ahead and start here. I'm going to do it on YouTube here because it looks like I'm having a Facebook issue, but I think we're on YouTube. So we're going to talk about what's going to happen down the road. You just saw the weekend forecast behind me, getting ready for the 10 o'clock news coming up tonight. But what we're going to be watching is rain coming in, and it's just showers, and it's going to be late afternoon Saturday. And then we're going to, of course, talk about what may lie ahead as far as down the road for next weekend. So let's get into this 10-day forecast here. And what we're looking at is the rain showers coming in Saturday, especially late Saturday into Sunday. And then as we get into Sunday morning, that's when we continue to see the rain. Overall, looking at about an inch of rain with that as it moves through. And then as we get into Monday, that's going to be late Monday afternoon into Tuesday morning. And then another round Wednesday night into Thursday. The temperatures stay comfortable. I'll put it that way. It will be windy on Saturday with wind gusts ahead of this rain. Right now they look to be on the order of, say, 20 to 25 miles an hour. The wind forecast for tomorrow, not much to it. Your Friday, the 13th, not looking too bad. We've got wind gusts 10 to 15 miles an hour. And I think that's probably going to be a stretch. That may happen late in the day. The clouds are going to come back, but we just might get a brief break in the cloud cover late Friday evening. So you may be able to view the meteor shower, the Geminid meteor shower. It peaks tomorrow night, but we've also got a chance out there tonight. The cloud cover's thinned out a little bit. The only challenge tonight and even tomorrow is leading up to the full moon that's coming up. I think that's Sunday. The light pollution, the moon is really bright, and that's going to kind of block out some of the viewing of the meteors. Let's get into Saturday. This is 8 o'clock in the morning. Southeast winds around 13 miles an hour, and the temperatures, they're going to start off in the 40s. The breeze picks up. We just might see a little bit of sunshine through a few passing clouds, and temperatures warm into the mid-50s. Here comes the rain, probably by 2 o'clock in the afternoon out in the shoals. And you may go most of the day without any rain at all in northeast Alabama, but we're going to get into the metro area probably around 4 o'clock or so, and that's going to coincide with sunset. So most of the daylight hours east of I-65 should be dry, but it will be windy. The rain sets in, and it sets in for the rest of the night, Saturday night on into the overnight hours. So we expect a big soaking rain there. This is much needed rain, probably about an inch of rain with that. And then you can see as we go past midnight, kind of the bulk of the heavier shower activity moves off east of I-65. And then early Sunday morning, what we'll likely see is a lot of low clouds, poor visibility, and drizzle to start your Sunday morning with additional passes of showers late in the day. But the next big chance will be Monday night. Satellite shows clouds really getting thick out here in Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas tonight. And the water vapor shows the energy that's back here to the west. This is the first disturbance coming through. And if you were watching the Rams 49ers game tonight in San Francisco, that other disturbance moving through there gave them some rain, but that has since passed on to the east. So overall, temperatures right now, it's cold. There's no doubt about it. We're looking at temperatures already close to freezing in some areas, and Fort Payne's at 30. But look at the really bitter cold air that's to the north. Now, one of the things we're watching, this is going to, these disturbances coming through are going to kind of stall out across the southeast, but then we're going to watch this cold air mass be driven to the south. The highest confidence we have is on this cold air mass dropping south next weekend. We're still working on the timing. Now, the European model here, the reason I'm bringing this to your attention is typically the European model is a little bit better. Farther out, the GFS goes back and forth a lot. So what we're going to have to watch over the coming days is going to be how consistent is the model, this particular model, and then how close do they start to come together, this and the GFS model, for a solution for what may happen. What we need for a good snow here in the Tennessee Valley is an area of low pressure along the Gulf Coast. So what we have here in the European model is the cold air, the Arctic air just to the north as we get into Friday, next Friday, a week from tomorrow. And then we start to see this transition here in the model guidance. I want to stress this is going to change from time to time, but what we're looking at, what we'll watch, in fact, this may completely disappear tomorrow and then show back up over the weekend. So this is something we'll watch, and we'll always focus on what the initial thought was. So we've got the chance here for a wintry mix developing overnight Friday night next week. into Saturday morning. The cold air is there. The GFS is colder, but it's really dry. So what this is showing here is we've got an area low pressure down here to the south, and I'm drawing it in the wrong color, but that's the one I've got. And that tracks to the east and northeast. And as that does so, it pulls in the colder air behind it, and also it's bringing the moisture on top of it. So in a situation where you're looking for a potential winter storm, this would be it. The only issue is we're still a week away, so we'll have to keep watching this. Having said that it's a week away, it could go either way. It could really ramp up and become something more significant, or it could slowly fade away. So again, I just want to bring that to your attention as we get into next weekend. So pretty much done this. I was gonna try to do Facebook Live, but the streaming software is not working right for me, so we're gonna have to do some troubleshooting tomorrow on that. But again, just wanted to bring that to your attention here on YouTube. I'm going to shut it down.